Hello everyone, welcome to Transylvania, one of the oldest, if not oldest, vampire empires here in Second Life. We're starting off our October here, and as usual with Octobers, I make a new Abbey, and this one is a vampire, so quite fitting here. So Transylvania is pretty much set up to look like a cityscape in the middle, well, pretty much the middle. And then we have some areas on the outer ends, like a beach and a graveyard, a forest type area, with a big castle back there. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just pick a direction and take a look at what we're going to find. And as you can imagine here in the little cityscape, we have different shops going on as well. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at some of these shops, just kind of peek in and take a look while we're going by. And I've tried to cover this place twice before, and I've actually had the video corrupted both times, so I'm kind of hoping third time's the charm here for us. Love at First Bite is the shop's name. And you can see these apartment buildings on the sign, which there's a couple of, I guess you would call blocks of these, which basically these are some of the homes people can have here. It actually reminds me of Innsmouth that we went to a couple months ago, with how they're set up. Yeah, heading down this way, we're actually heading towards the beach area already, I think. Looks like there's a flag or something in there. I'm not quite sure what that is. Let's go ahead and head on over to this direction here and see what's going on. So Transylvania is actually has two regions attached to it. One of them is by the beach, and I believe it's just a lot of bigger community homes down that way. So I don't think we'll ever actually bother going to that region, but the other one's actually kind of interesting, and we'll go ahead and talk about that one when we get a peek of it later on in the video, I'm sure. Looks like a nice little car set up here to lounge at. Dead end. And we found a little pizza parlor, it looks like. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Unfortunately, it's going to be a pretty frame-hard video here as we are once again at advanced lighting, which it looks really nice in advanced lighting. There's definitely a difference between the two, with and without. But it is going to be a bit hard to move around here a bit, so just a forewarning here. And nothing back here. Yeah, it's definitely a pizza parlor. You can tell even with it blurred, it's definitely pizza's up on the menu. We got a nice little church here, it looks like, as well. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. Okay. Looks like the place has been under, place looks like it's had some, upgrades, I imagine. Looks like there's a wrapped up body in the back, of course. And bunches of candles all about. Yeah, I don't know if he's coming to this church. Yeah, it looks like we have another shop of sorts here. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. I think I'm gonna have to stop and do a lot of things where I have to see if it'll text up on its own or if I have to keep on text refreshing everything. Bong shop. Why not? Yeah, it's kind of going to be one of those sims which I think is going to fight me with the texturizing the entire time. There's just so much texturizing going on at one time. I'm under 200 meters with it, but Like anything with the pictures, it's always the last to texturize. Can't we all just get a bong? Even like skull bongs, apparently, I think. Okay. The joint specials. Can see a lot of stuff back here. All the different posters. Alright, let's go ahead and pop back out and go along our merry way. So it's definitely a vampire role-playing community, but I don't know if they're actually attached to bloodlines or not, because I haven't seen any signs relating to that. It looks like all the way down here are community homes. These ones a bit different from the apartment-type buildings. It's not wanting to texturize. Nope, doesn't seem to want to texturize. They're definitely homes though, because I can see a rental box way in the back there. Though I guess some of them are actually up here in the front too. You can see some of these people's front lawn type of stuff going on here. I'm not going to go in the houses themselves because I don't like going on private property like that. See a dog sitting in the chair. There looks like some kind of vines here, I think. Yeah, there's some nice looking glowing vines with the advanced lighting on, I think. Looks like we have a rusted out playground here, though. Curious, pretty curious. Even got like a merry-go-round that's over here, just crooked and turned over. I guess technically the seesaws could still be usable. Entering Salem. I think we'll go ahead and just cut through here to reach the beach, which is down this way. It looks like as we approach the beach, it's getting a bit, Yeah, we're actually starting to see the other region I was talking about, the first one I was talking about, the one with all the community homes back this way. I'm pretty sure there's only community homes back this way, from what I can tell, so I don't think there's much of a point in going over to that region to explore. But the one that's on the opposite end of this Transylvania region is one that looks like it's more of a explory region. There's some nice mats here, actually. Can actually see the giant, I think that's the giant castle that's over in the graveyard forest type area over that way. You'll be getting to that eventually. A nice little seagull hanging on some buoys, I think it is. Or those anchors. I'm not actually sure. I'm pretty sure those float, I think. I got a nice little sandcastle here as well. Got a few rusted old ships here with a lot of seagulls in the air. Get a nice little view of that other region there, which, yeah, there's plenty of houses over there. There's actually a connecting bridge right here. Well, I didn't know that. Didn't see that when I came here and took a peek earlier. Giant bonfire over this way. And we even got some surfboards hanging out here. Maybe there's some Lost Boys about. Looks like a raft that you could probably rest on in the middle of the river here. I think I see a, yeah, I see a shark out here too. And over here we have some caravans, it looks like, in a little lounging area for them. Don't think these are player rented, so I think we're fine going around here. I don't see any rental boxes. Yeah, we're actually right up against the line here. Nice little seat made out of a little boat there, too. But yeah, we see the smaller caravan here. It looks like it just maybe has probably a bed inside. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And then we have this larger one, which I know from past experience is more like an entire room to it. It basically count as its own house. It looks like I can't actually click on it. Yeah, it's not a rented square from the mini-maps telling me. But I have found this caravan to have a locked door in the past, so maybe it's just locked by default. Not quite sure. Yeah, I think we've seen about the... Probably have to go up on the boardwalk up here and take a look up there, because I think we've seen just about everything on the beach now. I think I may have to drop my draw distance even further. Well, we do have a little shop here. Looks like a drink shop, I think. I get this, let's see. I didn't want to hit inspect, but, oh, I'm done, I guess. Yeah, I think what's happening is that I'm being hit pretty hard from the region that's right next to me, alongside, what's being rezzed and texturized constantly over on this one, too. So I think once we get out and get away from this area, it should be it should go back a little bit better. I think there was a staircase over this way leading off of the beach in any case, from what I saw. Alright, hopefully we're doing a bit better now. I dropped the draw distance down to about 100 now. It does seem to be helping a little bit, it seems. Oh, got some growling going on in the woods around us, apparently. This little pathway leads us back up into the cityscape here, but we do have a little bit of stuff here on the docks that we haven't gotten to yet, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. It does look like we have a music store up here that we haven't seen before. Roadies. Let's go ahead and give it a chance to load up here, I think. There we go, much better. Or maybe it's not a music store, actually. I thought the O was like a record, but I think it's actually just a wheel. It looks to be a bar, okay. Road-style bar, all about motorcycles, it looks like. Got that rustic look to it. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Could probably make our way alongside the entire first side of this region doing this. Because we basically followed that set of houses down to the beach, and then could probably see what's on the left side of this as well, since that would be the other corner that we haven't explored yet. I got a van here, looks like somebody's been hanging out in. I guess the fire hydrants are kind of messed up here, because I think we've seen more than one that's been spewing out water. That's a nice wind light, though. Probably moving into dusk, I imagine. Yeah, you can see now the other region isn't showing up. You can see it's not really showing up now. Because you can see the frame rate is much better looking off that way now. Looks like we have a little shack here. If you're drinking to forget, please pay in advance. Sounds like a good deal to me. I'm guessing these are probably a few different bars or food type things here as well. There's a little shack up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Yeah, it looks like somebody's probably just been hanging out up here. A lot of different little crates with bits of... Looks like trash, I think it was, maybe in there. It looked like there was like cans and whatnot in there. Maybe it's just a supply. Yeah, it looks like we have a little like mermaid ride thing here. I think it's a mermaid. It looks like we have another bar here. Let's get weird. Or maybe more like a cafe. It looks like maybe it's more like coffee, tea, and cupcakes. Lots and lots of cupcakes. I can't argue with that. You can definitely make some good-looking food here in Second Life. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's definitely some sort of fish, but I'm not quite sure what that is. It's a little, I think it's a little seafood shack. I think that's what that sign says. It's a bit blurry at the moment. There we go. Not sure what's on that dish there on the left. I'm assuming it's probably some sort of fish, but I can't tell if that's like peas surrounding it or something else. We got a few boardwalk games basically here. Like a fortune teller. Got one of these lever things that gives you an idea of like personality, or that one I think was a love meter, so looks like maybe a bathhouse here. And another fortune teller and some lever games. How evil, and wasn't quite sure on the other one. Oh, we got a shark head. And an old-timey cigarette machine, it looks like. Don't really see those anymore. Anything inside this house? Let's go ahead and take a look. Doesn't look like it has much. Oh, I see some barrels in here. Looks like maybe some, maybe it's like a fish market. That's how it appears to be looking like. And some scattered supplies. I think that's about it for the, port here. So now we can go ahead and start making our way towards what I believe is the graveyard. Just go ahead and fly over this and go back to where we were. It's a bit cheating, I know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and head over here. I can already see a statue off this way. Kind of leads into a forest type thing. But I'm pretty sure this is where the graveyard was. Statue has a lot of skulls poking out of it. Okay, that looks to be entrance, but actually maybe we can go ahead and take a look at this, I think it's a bar of some sort. Just make our way around the longer way, I guess. Okay, there we go. I think that's about best I'm going to get it texturized. Yeah, this place looks pretty nice, actually. Kind of has that Irish bar feel to it, actually. Plenty of signs decorating the walls. Yeah, I do see a clover on it, so I guess it must be an Irish bar. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way towards the entrance here. Can see more of the apartments about. We're definitely going to be coming back towards this center area once we're done with this, but you can already start seeing the castle along on the outer distance here. Yeah, there it is. That thing is huge. Oh, those are some nice lights dangling off the tree. We also got a nice rock here that has a lot of candles sticking through it. I do love these little details. And it looks like we have a werewolf, actually. You can even hear some howling going on in the background as well. Looks like there's a bit of a outer forest area off that way, but for now we're going to go ahead and stick around here, this is pretty much the graveyard, I'm pretty sure. And from what I was seeing before, it looks like they do have some actual memorials for people from the community here. People that no doubt made a big significance within this community. Looks like the pictures date back to 2008, so right around the time that I joined. Let's see what this gravestone says here. On the other side, it appears we have another one here. See some statues and a fountain along the side of it, too. Go ahead and text refresh this stuff so we can see it in full. Alright. Looks like we have a gravestone for someone here as well. I got a full-on hearse going on here. One blood. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Oh, that door closes pretty fast. Oh, it looks like we have more memorials in here. Quite a few of them from how it looks. So let's go ahead and spin around the room a bit and see them all. Whoa, what? Oh, that light suddenly went out there for a moment. That's strange. I think it disappeared completely because I didn't hear it anymore. It looks like we have a single one right here as well. Quite a number of these from fairly early on. So this is definitely a very old community. A couple even as far back as 2005. I think we've made it back to the door now, so it looks like we've gone in a complete circle. Alright. It looks like we're right up at the castle's entrance here, but I think there's a little bit of a spot over here. Angel statue. I think this might be a dance area, actually. Place for parties, I imagine? Guess a graveyard would work for a vampire. Oh, maybe this is a DJing spot. I got another couple of gravestones here, but I don't think these are for anybody in particular, I don't think. I think these are just for show. Yeah, it looks to be that way. Oh, this one says something. Okay, so let me go ahead and Get up here to the castle, and wow, it's a pretty nice looking castle, as you can see from the view. But I'm gonna go ahead and give my computer a reset here with the firestorm here for a moment, and then we'll continue. And back, so let's go ahead and take a look around this castle. Looks like we have a banner here, along with a few other things here. But this center room is really nice looking, especially these thrones here. Let's see, can we enter these doors? Doesn't look like they're clickable, so can I walk through them? Nope. Okay. So I guess some of the area on the outside must be just for show then. This place does look pretty nice, I have to say. I don't remember if I've seen this particular castle before or not. Nice stained glass window at the front there. Oh, it looks like a ballroom down here, or something on those lines. Go and just check the doors to make sure. But yeah, this definitely looks like a ballroom of sorts. There's even a piano down here too, and a harp. And a lot of the stuff has that particular, like either gothic or like a dull, dusty sort of look like you would expect in a vampire's castle. Alright, let's go check the other side now. It looks like we have a full-on hallway down this way. Did we have a hallway down here? I'm pretty sure we didn't, but let me just double check. I think it just, yeah, it looks like it just led straight into the ballroom, so... This side has a hallway, but the other one doesn't. Looks like there's a further upstairs, too. It looks like we have a library on the right. Let's go ahead and check out this first. Oh yeah, this is really nice looking. Got a few contraption boxes, I think, right here, too. Bit of a surreal painting there. Books towering across the entire room here on both sides. Some just laid out here in the center as well. This is a nice fireplace. Vial of blood, I'm assuming. And some nice deer candles here. Candles on the antlers. We got some gargoyles on the sides here, watching down upon the entire library. And it looks like we have a like a curiosity room or something along those lines. Actually, it looks like it might be a dining room. Many, many zombie heads. Oh, Oh, we even got a python or a bow over there. Some more deer antler candles. Those actually look really nice. Like, they could work in probably a couple different styles of theming. Taxidermy bear. Interesting little picture. Looks like somebody standing behind with like flies on them, I think it was. I'm assuming this door is probably non-functioning as well. Yep, okay. We can move right along then. Oh, there's a side door, okay. Further leading up. Okay, a bedroom. I was actually starting to wonder if we were going to find one of these or if this was going to lead to the attic. There we go. Looks like we found the bathroom here. Blood Countess. Overall, a really nice castle, I have to say. You don't really see a lot of castles around because they're usually really heavy on prims. So it's always nice to be able to go and explore one. There's a lot of different designs for them. Alright, I think that about does it for the graveyard area here, so I think we can go ahead and wander off into the forest a bit more, which is right up beside this, I guess. Yeah, it looks like there's a pathway into it. So let's go and see what's on the outskirts of town. Lots of lanterns about, which look really nice. Looks like there's a little bit of a pathway off the side here. If I can get myself to... Yeah, I think there's a building over here. Unless this is part of the castle, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a tiny, like, spot over here, okay. Looks like a place that would just be a kind of a spot to hang out at. I think I see another werewolf. Or no, that's another wolf. Okay. Oh, we found a wolf's den. This must be where all the howling's been coming from. Because I've been hearing it off in the distance for quite a while. But this is definitely another building here. It looks like a house. Abandoned out here in the middle of the woods. Let me see if I can find the entrance. Let's see. I think it's over here to the left. Yeah, definitely an abandoned house. Place doesn't look like it's seen much use in quite a while. Transylvania has definitely had some pretty nice ambient ideas to it so far. The howling's so close now. Yeah, looks like we found the residence. And upstairs, I believe, is a couple rooms here. I think there's 3 in all. Oh, I managed to go right through here. Looks like somebody's been busy up here, though. Quite a bloody scene. It looks like we have basically what looks like a storage room over here. A lot of dusty cobwood and stuff. Definitely been here a while. And we found the bedroom. Another dusty old bed here. Sounds of flies getting louder. Probably coming from the kitchen downstairs, I assume. Alrighty, let's go ahead and continue our tour. We've definitely seen a lot of variants around here. So far we've been to a city area, a beach, a graveyard, castle, forest. Now we're heading back into the cityscape here. Looks like we have a couple shops over here on the side. It looks like we have an entire train here. But the front of it looks like it's busted open. Definitely a curious thing to see. Can we go inside of here? I'm kind of curious now. Yep, looks like we can. Looks like it's attached to a, actually there's a window here, we can actually get up here. At least I assume so anyways. Is there another way up here? Annual Transylvania Convention. I wonder if that's an actual convention they put on, or if that's a type of joke thing going on here. Looks like we could just hop up here, I think. Yep. Got some cotton candy in the back. I think we could probably just move up alongside of this area here and take a look at everything. We're actually close to another corner already. Huh. Almost looks like another library, doesn't it? A nice little view outside. It looks like we have various paintings up here. There's actually a tree growing through the entire spot and going through the roof. That's a nice little touch. I think this one's more of an apothecary. Yeah, it does look that way. I do like with the advanced lighting on how dark it is in here with the shadows. It's just a little bit of tiny bit of lights getting through from the outside. And I think back there was a teleporter to different spots around. It looked like from what I was reading that we've probably seen a couple of them already. Had like the beach, the ballroom, mausoleum. A lot of masks on the walls, some graffiti on the walls as well. Definitely like a voodoo shop here. Moving on, we have polymorph. Okay, so it looks like it's statues of a sort. This one is, I'm not sure if this is actually a store or if this is somebody's home or not. Because some of these are rented stores people have. Let's see what the sign says. Books and poems. Okay, so it's a store, I assume then, or maybe a get-together spot. A little bit of a drawing there. Got a dragon up on the wall. I assume probably these are some of the poems that the store was talking about. That does appear to be the case. Skull and the painting on the wall. I think I'm looking at this upside down. Hang on. There we go. Looks like we do have a couple of the rented spots open. Looks like we might be coming up to an art gallery up here. Free hugs inside. Yeah, I think we're about towards the center now, I think, or close to it. Looks like there's even a little, like, park garden over here, too. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. A couple of different statues here. Looks like this is the main focus one, though. Yeah, you even have a little pond there and everything, too. Back that way is the tram, I believe. So maybe we should go ahead and take a look at the art gallery. Okay, hopefully most of them have texturized up. Those are some really long legs. And we'll just go ahead and view them bit by bit. Definitely more than just the sim being used in the photos. Can practically see the anguish in this one. Yeah, these ones definitely give off a particular feeling. Oh, it looks like they're for sale. Oh, those look nice with the background and everything. Some pretty nice little art pieces here. And looks like maybe we're coming up to a restaurant here. Hopefully rest up now as we go ahead and take our peek in here. Definitely has a more Asian-inspired look to it. I think that's the first one we've seen here so far. Yeah, it looks like another bar. Even looks like an iguana tank, I think. We have a nice little back room in here as well. Looks to be a den, actually. Alright, let's try and find an area we haven't been to before, because we've kind of been making our way through here, but it hasn't been as straightforward as I usually do it. It looks like we have an advertisement for DJs at the moment. I think there's still an entire side of the region that we haven't been to yet. This one we have. That leads back to where the tram was. Okay, that leads back towards the graveyard, so it looks like we've been through about everywhere on this side of the sim. So we should probably be searching over on the other side then. That's a nice little fountain. Actually has faucets attached to it. So we'll go ahead and move around these apartment buildings and go ahead and hit up whatever is going to be on the other side here. Which we did briefly go over towards that way because that was the side we went on when we were heading towards the beach at the beginning of the video. So basically we have to go the opposite way now. That's actually not the way I wanted to go. Is this? I think I've been to this place already. Is this the Irish bar? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, okay. Looks like another fire hydrant going off that way. Yeah, I think we're actually reaching back towards where we began at, so I'm assuming this area to the left that we're heading towards is area that we haven't covered yet, so I think we'll go ahead and explore that way. In fact, it looks like there might be another gallery over here. Unless it's the same one. I don't think it is, though. Looks like we have a few shops over this way, too. A protection amulet. Looks like there's a convenience store right here. Let's go ahead and just pop in and take a look. People doing the midnight hours here probably have seen some shit. Gaming hall, okay. Yeah, it looks like they do have a couple games in here. Ah, greedy. That's usually one of the big ones I tend to see when there's ever a, like, gaming center type thing going on. That and, like, Cards Against Humanity. That probably just leads outside. Yep. Nice dog picture. Yeah, okay. This is probably like the, we did show up here in The Sims. I guess this would be like the center area where most of the community stuff would go on, I imagine. Yep, there is another gallery right here. Looks like we have another, like, cafe, I think, over here. Get some nice, I think there's, like, croissants down there? I'm not quite sure. Oh, we got a little, like, haircut salon up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this gallery. These ones are definitely different from the other person's. A lot of them seem like more closer, central shots. Yeah, this is actually the gallery right here, the Subby and Prime one that we saw before. So they were right next to each other. Okay, that's neat. The other one must not have had the entrance to this from the other side, so... And that way down there was towards, like, the neighborhood type area down to the beach that we saw. Music is what feelings sound like. So this must be the actual, like, DJ spot they have. Or radio type of thing. So that's neat that they actually have one for, like, the city. Hear the sound of the popcorn going off in the corner. Music makers, the dreamers of dreams. This looks like it's in a brewery of some sort. Zombie. It looks like we have some more art gallery stuff going on here. I think maybe I'll just pop into these like real quickly and show them off a little bit. Looks like there might be art galleries all the way down. Huh. These ones look more like they're landscape types. Which I always like these types of shots if you can do it really well. And these look pretty nice. Well, that one on the left of the ruins, that's really nice looking too. That one doesn't seem to want to pop up though, unfortunately. Looks like they have a free art piece too. I'm not actually sure if this is all by like the same person or if it's different ones for each building here. It's just like a, they got a nice vest on display here. I think this might be a shop, actually. We have, I think this is D Baza, I think it is? Yeah. I think I've seen them before at the Lovecraft Festival. Unfortunately, it seems like my computer's just about had to try to texturize everything, which is a bit unfortunate. I think we're just about at the end here in any case. Oh, we finally found the entrance to the other region that's attached to this one, called Kailosis. And I'm not quite sure what's in that one, but I think that might be an interesting spot to go take a look at some point down the road. Because I think it's more than just community homes. But yeah, it looks like we've made it all the way back, you know. I think there's a little entrance to an area over here that I didn't see before. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I'd call it a rather rough view of Transylvania, unfortunately, in some aspects. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, and I would definitely come and take a look at the community they have here, as this definitely is a spot that's well worth its history. And they've made a pretty nice little place here. Oh, nice little dining out area here. I'm surprised I missed this earlier, but I guess I didn't look over in this direction. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in another video here for October real soon. So, see you then.